This week's Market Monitor says now is the time to invest in small cap stocks. Joining us is Barry James, President and Portfolio Manager with James Investment Research. It's always good to talk to you, Barry. Welcome. Let's get right
Thank you. Glad to be with you.
Let's get right to your stock picks. Your first one is McDermott. The symbol is MDR. Why do you like it?
Well, first of all, it's one of the larger offshore drilling companies, and they do it from engineering all the way to the construction of the facilities. They're very, very cheap, trading about 12 times the earnings, and they're actually trading at less than what the accountants say they're worth, which means less than book value. And they have a backlog that's bigger than the revenues that they made last year. So in spite of the price of oil, they seem to be holding up pretty well.
Let's talk about Frontline. They make tankers.
They do. They are the largest oil tanker company in the world. And the reason that we like them is that there's a lot of oil in surplus today. And that's floating around, actually, in a lot of these tankers. But they restructured themselves back in 2012. They're the low cost, in terms of tankers. They have good earnings, and you're getting 20% yield. Now, there's no promise that'll stay forever. But for right now, they can afford to pay you a 20% yield while you wait.
And finally, Brandywine Realty Trust. And you say they're diversified, and that's one of the reasons why you like it.
That's exactly right. They're not just in commercial or retail space. They have all of those, and they also have the whole smear of things, from doing the planning to the actual management. And they focus on just a few really, really high-end areas like Washington, D.C. and Austin. And so they're doing a good job there. You're getting about a 4% yield, and their earnings have been coming in pretty well. A well-run company, and we think it has good prospects.
Quick thought on the future of the market on this day that the S&P and NASDAQ set records.
Well, we still see that there's an upward pattern kind of after the Brexit setback that we had. Stocks have been on a run. A lot of the pundits are actually a bit nervous about the market at these levels. And we try to measure risk. We do our own research and measure risk each week. And we say it's only modest. So we'd say have a modest approach to your equity holdings right now, maybe 50-55% in stocks. And one of the reasons we like small stocks is they've been ignored for a long time, and they could run for quite a bit of time as well.
All right. Have a great weekend, Barry. Nice to see you again. Barry James with James Investment Research.